Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's a Kevin Jackson Show. Hillary Clinton wants to teach at Columbia University. If you want to call it that. She wants to teach. She wants to school some youngins. Let them understand what politics and life is all about. I don't know what the details are. She'll move her archives there. Closest thing she'll get to a presidential library. I talked about this before the close of the last hour. And why shouldn't she want to do this? Follow in Warren's footsteps, except going backwards. It's funny how Hillary Clinton wants to teach at Columbia, which is where Barack Obama got his first decent Ivy League education, if you want to call it that. Elizabeth Warren, who was from Wackadamia, she was in Wackadamia for a while, so why shouldn't Hillary Clinton follow in her footsteps? Because Warren left academia to become a U.S. senator. Barack Obama went to Columbia, became a senator, became president. Well, Hillary Clinton has finally decided, I'm never going to be president, so why don't I just backtrack? And it's worked for both of them. They're both frauds. Look at Barack Obama, the biggest fraud to ever occupy the White House. Elizabeth Warren, the biggest fraud, one of the biggest frauds to ever occupy the Senate. Stolen identity, deprived some, quote, Native American of the ability to pull herself out of poverty. The mother of all things impoverished didn't look for ways to help the families who lost their homes, but enriched almost her entire family with, using her status as a Native American to get loans and things that she would have never gotten as a white woman. Evil white woman. Must be nice to fake your way through life as an Indian in order to earn hundreds of thousands of dollars a year teaching, finger quotes, and then loan money to family members who were making money on other people's misery. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but what Warren would do is go buy these distressed houses in these distressed house sales, finance them for her family members, and they'd flip them for profit. So not only is she making money on the misery of Indians, the indigenous folks, she's making money on poor folks that are losing their homes. So what nationality should Hillary Clinton declare if she decides she's going to teach at Columbia? No, I'm an Asian woman. No, don't do that. Don't do Asian. Unless you do Eskimo. Will she choose Native American like Elizabeth Warren? Or will Clinton pull a Rachel Dolezal and just go for the gusto? I'm now a black woman teaching at Columbia University. Or will Hillary Clinton just maintain her elite white Democrat status and profit like, well, a Clinton? Why buck the system when it works so well for you? The Clinton Foundation, Columbia campus. I like the sound of that. It has a good ring to it. And know that the Clintons will establish an adjunct university in where else but Haiti. They must do this. Because if they don't, as James Carville declared, how will the world survive without the Clinton Foundation? Now that this organization is rightly under fire, James Carville told us back in the day, if the Clinton Foundation goes away, people will die. They're saving lives, these people. The Clintons are coming up with vaccines, cures for AIDS and malaria. I mean, what would the world do without the Clinton Foundation? Oh, I don't know. Be better off? Anyway, the good of the Clinton Foundation far outweighs the bad is what we were told at the time. So obviously, Hillary Clinton going to Columbia, the good will obviously outweigh the bad. It has to, shouldn't it? She's a Clinton, for goodness sake. Royalty. White trash royalty. And I love when Carville said, the Clintons, they never took a nickel from that foundation. Never took a nickel. Well, where'd they get all that money? Oh, that's right, from the speaking engagements. Oh, yeah, it's kind of like that Russian deal where Hillary negotiates a big nuclear sell-off of American uranium, and Bill goes over there and speaks for millions of dollars. And on top of that, they donate $143 million to the Clinton Foundation. Well, as I said, I hope Columbia is smart enough to let everything that's going on with this situation get vetted before they do further damage to their reputation by, they've already got Barack Obama as a native son. Do you really want a Clinton? Do you really want Hillary Clinton? This is not going to end up well. Anyway, we got a ton to talk about. We will be talking about the uranium deal. There's another set of accusers out there for young girls. And I think that if you play this out, you'll find out the people involved with this are leftist. Total leftist. We've got did we talk about Larry Flint? I don't think we did. We haven't talked about him, right? Yeah, it's a bit of an older story, but it's still it's got some relevancy to what we're going to be talking about. So I think we'll talk about that as well. And Judicial Watch is back in the news. Anyway, tons to talk about. I want to talk about the things that the left have destroyed. Because we could easily be talking about all the wonderful things that are happening in this country since Donald Trump was elected. And I'm not talking about took officially over. I'm talking about the moment he was elected. All the things they told us that were going to go awry. The stock market was going to crater. The economy was going to crater. And I could go on, right? All these things that were going to be bad. That Donald Trump was a loose cannon. Blah, we'd be in a nuclear war. We'd be in more wars, etc. I see everything, practically everything that the left said to a topic has been opposite. Stock market through the roof, unemployment way down, businesses investing again, consumer confidence up. We've gone through it. If I do any more, I sound like a cheerleader, and all I'm doing is giving you the facts. I'm not gonna say I don't care what Trump does, but there's no dog in the fight for me with Trump. If he does good, he does good, but he's doing good, and we're talking about very little of it. Very little of it. We're still mired in this stuff. Now, that's the good news. The good news is when the light shines on the cockroaches on the left, when they can no longer run and hide from all the malfeasance they've created since Trump's election, then we get to focus on the good. And that's not going to be good for them. In fact, it's quite the opposite. More when we get back. Keep it here, folks.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful four-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.